Hello and welcome back to Firestorm Games, and you joining us for another unboxing of one of the new Genestealer Cult releases, which of course is the Goliath. Now this is the heavy transport option that we've got available for these half human, half Genestealer hybrids, and this kit can actually be assembled in two different variants, which you can see at the bottom here. We've got the Goliath truck and also the Goliath rock grinder as well. The two main differences being that this one, the rock grinder, has this large dozer blade and these grinding discs as well. And the truck, if I just flip this over onto the back here, you can see it's got a crew area that you can put your Genestealers inside. So we've got a few more pictures here of the assembled and miniature, a few painting guidelines as well, some close-ups of the different ways you can assemble it, and also some of the weapon options you get in here. So we've got the heavy seismic cannon, the heavy mining laser, and also the clearance incinerator as well. And just down here we've got the twin-linked auto cannon too. So let's open this box up and take a look at the contents inside. First of all, we have the instruction booklet, and this gives you instructions on how to assemble the Goliath, both as the rock grinder and also the truck variant as well. Now, opening up this booklet, so you can see we've got nice diagrams explaining how to assemble everything. All of the components are individually listed as well. We've got these nice diagrams with these arrows pointing to which components go where. You can see everything's covered through here. If I just carry on, you can see we also get some stat lines as well for using the Goliath rock grinder, which is nice because you know exactly which options are available before you get hold of the codex, which means you can assemble it properly without regressing your choices of assembly later on. Now we also get some of the instruction sections for the actual truck itself, the main difference again being that we have the flatbed section there as well. Now if I just move on to the sprues here, you can see we actually get two sprues in this set. If I just put this one to one side, you can see this is the actual main body and structure of the truck. A lot of these panels are a single piece, and you can see here we've got the dozer blade there, we've got the actual crew compartment as well. Very heavy built, very industrial. We also have some finer details as well, such as this little compartment that we've got here. You can see we've got some demolition charges just in there, as well as some computer screens and also some hydraulic reservoirs as well. Lots of industrial style equipment on here. You've got these covered crates with this tarpaulin over there. We've got this cross-section steel plating, exposed wiring. We've got some pouches attached to the sides there. Everything's very heavy duty, something you would imagine being used on a mining world to lug around mined ore. Now the next sprue that we have is the slightly more detailed sections that we get in here. So this includes a lot of the grinding sections that you use for the rock grinder, and lots of the weapons as well. You can see here, you can see the auto cannons, the heavy stubber there. We also have the crew as well. There's actually 4 crew available to this. We've got the 3 crewmen there. We've also got this section here which you can use to mount in one of the turrets. So very nicely detailed. Again, this continues the heavy industrial feel. You can see you've got chains, things like that. These large rock grinders. Also tyres as well. It's nice to see tyres on these vehicles instead of the Torox kit where we've got those strange tank treads. But we've got some more heavy equipment here. We've got these this power maul as well, and a few different head options that you can mix and match between your regular neophyte hybrids. So that's the sprues looked at. Let's get one of these Goliaths assembled and take a look at the finished miniature. And here we have the completed Goliath, who you can see I've assembled in the truck variant. Assembling this miniature was made much easier by the fact that the instructions were very nice and clear and detailed. The pieces fitted together perfectly, even in the interlocking areas around the cab, which you would expect to be quite difficult, but they just fitted together with no problem whatsoever. One of the great things about this miniature is that with a little bit of modelling skill and some magnets, you could quite easily have it switching between the two variants of the rock grinder and also the truck variant. There's also another great possibility about this kit. It could quite easily be used as a orc truck just by switching out some of the items on here, removing some of the Genestealer Cult iconography and really adding some extra plates, really to give it that orky theme. It's features like this that are great because it really adds to the versatility of the kit. Aesthetically, the vehicle fits the Genestealer Cult background perfectly. It's obviously a repurposed industrial vehicle used for lugging around heavy equipment, ore, or even used in mining operations. Everything is very chunky and very rugged. There's no real finesse in this vehicle whatsoever. And especially on the rock grinder variant, the actual weaponry that you see in there is just repurposed mining equipment. So if you'd like to pick one of these trucks up for yourself, you can do so by checking out the Firestorm Games web store, and I'll put a link in the description below. The RRP of this vehicle is actually £35, but it's available on Firestorm Games for £31.50. And finally, if you enjoyed this unboxing, please do let us know in the comments below, and also hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of our future videos. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again on Firestorm Games.